Excuse me, ma'am.
Yeah, go on.
Excuse me.
Yeah, go on. What's your question?
I wanted to ask. I'm not in high school poetry.
Yeah, and high school poem recitation.
Okay.
And then yeah, this is the one. Good afternoon, everyone. This is Pranay, the volunteer for this competition. So now I'm going to be taking the attendance. So I need you guys to say yes or no if you're present or absent. So let me start. Tadika,
Yes, sir.
Ananya,
Yes, sir.
Asmat,
Yes, sir.
Vani,
Yes, sir.
well, there's going to be a delay with the start of the competition because the judge hasn't attended yet. So please wait. So do you guys have any queries?
We are not supposed to turn our video for the competition, no?
Well, you can while you are reciting your poem.
Oh, actually, sir, I'm not able to unmute myself from one of my devices. I'm not getting an option to unmute.
Yeah, so you join with your other device?
Okay, sir. Sir, I'm from other device only, but sir, it is not that compatible.
Give me a second, I'll just ask someone to help you.
Okay, thank you, sir.
I meant I'll have to make some extra arrangements if I have to turn my video on. I was asking if there is any judgment and criteria for video.
Give me a second, I'll have to ask someone. 1 second, I'll get back.
Okay, thank you.
Asmat, if it's not possible, you don't have to turn on your video.
Okay, thank you.
Tadika, can you try to rejoin the meeting
Okay, sir.
with both your devices?
Okay, sir.
Well, guys, you don't have to call me sir because I belong to the same age group as you. So you don't have to call me sir.
Actually, I have rejoined, but I'm still not able to unmute. Is it possible that my audio can come from one device and my video from other?
Yeah, that's fine.
Thank you.
So now I'm just gonna brief you about the rules that you have to follow. Now each contestant will recite a poem related to a topic given to you. Okay. Hello guys. Good afternoon, Betsy ma'am. Can we start the competition? Ma'am, can you hear me? Hello guys, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Good afternoon. Can we start the competition?
Are you asking the participants for?
No, I'm asking the judge, Betsy ma'am. Can we join? Can we start?
Yeah, definitely. I didn't know you were asking me actually. So
Ah,
sorry. Yeah,
so we're waiting for you.
yeah.
Just
Is
give.
to be any other judge or am I the only one?
No, you are the only judge.
Okay, okay. Yeah, sure.
So good afternoon, everyone. So this is Pranay. I'm gonna be the volunteer for this competition. And then Vidshi ma'am is gonna be the judge. She has worked as a doctor for 3 years, and then now she has also participated and then written many books. For example, she also makes a cover posts for many musicals and all. So we are very glad that you're here, ma'am.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Taiba, can you unmute yourself and then say present so that I can mark you present?
Yeah, I'm present.
Can you say, I have to send you the Excel sheet so that you can give marks to the participants. So can I share that to you on WhatsApp? The Excel
Yeah,
sheet?
yeah, sure. Actually, Aditi has already shared one. So I think that has all the participants in it.
Oh, okay, ma'am. Then that's
Yeah.
so each participant can not recite a poem for more than 6 minutes. So 6 minutes is the maximum time limit. So first, I would like Tayaba to go on. So first, you are the first person.
Am I audible?
Yes, you are.
Okay. May I start?
Yeah.
What was lost once longed to stay, like a traitor by the downtown post. What was born once spared the ground, like a dandelion withering itself away. And mind is but a fleeting castle in the air, where the heart slowly hems through sands of musings and silt of despairs, foraging sincere murmurs, ringing the bells of hope. 'Twas a perpetual bow Cynthia often forged, like bows of twig plunged in the waders left on her porch. She would learn to be herself, she hoped. For too long she'd felt like the trickle sand left by the waders, which never belonged to her. Cynthia never left the window of her dorm. The dew on her fingertips was a ray far from her deserted boat, but it tied closer to her truth, ringing the bells of hope. And the song took her to the waves of impetuous, skimming through her eyes, rippling fortitude, quelling a storm of a burned down woods. Sometimes epiphany is a boat wafting on its own, and oblivion is its oar, helming through the waters of dirt, heat, and echo. Until we soar, she began to know. Nobody but Cynthia were to ring the bells of hope. Thank you.
Ma'am, can we move on to the next participant?
Yeah, definitely. Taiba, you were really nice. Well done.
Thank you so much.
Well, we have Tadika. This is yours.
A pleasant good afternoon to one and all. Today, I, Tarika Ajmani of Class 9 of Dear Deary Model School, Pitampura, am going to present a self-composed poem on ringing a bell of hope. When the times were so pressing and the hardships were difficult to face, I went on to knock the door and ringing the bell of hope. She led me in and asked me what I want, what all made me to look so miserable, what all made me to daunt. I cried my heart out and told her how depressed I feel. My life is going beyond my hand and I don't know how to deal. Being trapped in this vicious circle, my own abilities I have started to doubt. I knelt in front of Hope and pleaded her to help me out. Tears welled my eyes and I waited for a while. She looked at me and held me up then. She answered with a smile. She said that the fault was all mine, and even I admit it in my heart, that with all the negativities all around, I had made the hope to part. She then motivated me by saying, no matter how high the obstacles may seem, with these I still can try. I still can have the joys of life when she is by my side. I realized that she has always stood by me and has never left me in my ups and downs. But it was me who could not think of her in my agitation and frown. However dark the night is, every life is decent. Hold on, pain end, is what actually she meant. In the battle of life, she cannot and will not fight for me. For winning, holding on to hope and patience is the key. I know now what to do and promised her that I will do. In any thick and thin of life, I will now pass through. And now, when I have stress and anxiety to cope, my mind knowing what to do is always ringing a bell of hope. Is always ringing a bell of hope. Thank you.
That was amazing. Your dramatization was very on point. And I think in like poetry recitals, I think that is super difficult. So yeah, well done.
Thank you, ma'am.
Can we get next contestant?
Yeah, next we have Ananya.
Good afternoon to one and all. Today I, Ananya Pandey of TLJV Model School, am going to recite a poem on the theme Ringing a Bell of Hope. I have several miles to carry on in the haze of pain and darkening dawn. The thorned road and my bared feet. Oh, hope, will you ever meet me? I'm running and training my limbs. With closed eyes, I'm singing your hymns. These odes of voyage fear no face. Oh, hope, you created such an eccentric face. Lost in this journey, I'm lost in this dream. I'm sailing a ship on this failure stream. With an unknown force, I have done my deeds. Perhaps one day we shall meet. I have several miles to carry on, with mountains, ups and downs, and what not, prevailing misfortune, good times gone. With hope, who got the distress and despair? From the path of failure I begun, miles behind the rising sun, to witness the sunshine in the dark dismay, to prepare the moonlight demolishing ill ways. From a moonlit to the white moon, from a starlit to the shining moon, for several miles I have a journey to make to the great sail in your wake. With persistence and spell, dawn shall be sued, recollection of self as closer you drew. Alas, oh hope we finally meet. You have, after all, listened to my pleas. The grace now I glow desires to dim. With you I dance through life's and grims. Your flex demolished my sorrowed haze. Do I care? Nah, I'm leading a beautiful face. Evil spirit of doom shall never empower the human race again. As you escort us to success from our failure lanes, a distance of hardship we shall overcome. A wounded timeline, but glory has to come. The glory has to come. Thank you.
You really committed, Ananya. Well done. And have you like done makeup on your?
Yes, ma'am.
Wow, that's just amazing. Overall, very a performance that kind of pulls you in. Well done.
Thank you, ma'am.
Next contestant is Asmat. Asmat, are you there in the meeting?
Hello, am I audible?
Yes, you are.
Hello, am I audible?
Yes, you are, Asmat. Please go on.
Actually, the mic was creating vibration and some echoing on my part, so I would like to just start. Good morning, when all present here. Today, I, Smith from DAV Pushpanjali, would like to present my views on the poem Ringing of Bell of Hope. You have known me long enough, albeit I'm awestruck as I convey the curvature. I'm myself doubtful of the detrimental fact, if I ever have been true myself. I saw me as continuously changing self. I was an amalgamation of the moon, nights, the trees, the stars, and the dark clouds that I've ever loved. But now, nothing really matters. I am not sure about my existence. Inner myself hates me so much because the innocence it possesses is bound to get hurt. My inner self regrets so much of what the older self has done. Many have come and gone. Some have just disappeared like peace. The other vibes they brought were bought. No part of me misses them. They come and go like seasons. You relish them for some time before it gets unbearable and it rains again. I wish they wash away the dirt and bring back the clean slate, only to wait for fall again. But as the cumulative curse crescents, for the journey is worth it, the rise and the moments are worth the fall. After all, the moon will fall tonight. I'll go with it, for I'll come back again, rise again and fall again. But no, I won't be the same. I'll never be the same. Inner self won't let me be. And to be honest, I don't want to be same. I adore my scars, scars they gave me, for these scars could have been much deeper. I yield a new plate for every scar I collect, and I make sure it's an impenetrable one. And again, the intuition says my collection has to stop, and I'll share them. I hope you'll do the same, though. I no longer have the ability to agree or disagree, but I'll support. I'll miss the confident me who had no insecurity and neither any awareness. But I love more self aware me. I love what I am becoming, for it rings a bell of hope. One me who wants to fall for you again. Thank you so much.
What you've written is very vulnerable, and I think a lot of people will relate to it. So, and it shows a lot of maturity. So, beautifully done, Asmit.
Thank you, ma'am.
Next, we have Vani. Yes, you are.
Good afternoon, myself Vani. I'm from DAV Pushpanjali and I'm going to recite a poem on the topic Ringing a Bell of Hope. Her face like the moon very bright, always lost in the shining stars of night. Wishing for a fairy tale life, she always wondered when will she thrive. I looked at her with smiling eyes, remembering the story that she already told me thrice. Let's go on a ride about her dreams and listen to them with a heart full of gleam. Just like her childhood stories, she always believed in magical theories. How princesses were her only inspiration in finding the life's beautiful destination. The way Aurora slept for 100 years, not finding love was her only fear. Like Cinderella ran away at midnight, only to tell us that dreams require their own fight. Belle fell in love with the beast to remind us that inner beauty is still not deceased. Ariel traded her fins for legs to walk on the land of love so dense. Snow White lived with 7 dwarfs, telling us to find friendship in flaws. Jasmine was in love with a thief, showing the world that everyone is not what they believe. Mulan and Merida were always brave. They fought for their family and country to be safe. She always wanted to be like them, finding love and friendship the way she dreamt. The little girl wanted nothing more in life than living in a world full of hopeful sights. I cried so hard after remembering that night when the girl told me about her mind's beautiful side. But then a thought came across my mind that how hope is the only thing on which we all survive. Now, out of my thoughts, I look around us, how people have ripped their souls full of us. It's easier to talk about hopeful nights when all you get is a morning full of lights. Then let's take a walk down the memory lane, remembering the stories we all heard when we were 8. Now look at it from a greater view and feel that ringing of the bell of hope you always had in you. Leaving our younger self behind, let's enter a world of different kind. Remembering the glory of being a child, let's smile and move on in life. Thank you.
Such nice metaphors and like analogies used. Very nice.
Thank you.
I'd say that all of you were really wonderful. The way you expressed the feelings, while some of you turned on your video and then expressed your feelings. So that was really good. And then the meanings. And if you ask me if I can write a poem like that, I would say no, because it requires a lot of talent. And then you really need to work hard for getting a poems like that. So I'm really grateful that I could witness you speak those poems. So thank you for coming to this competition. And then,
Can I?
would you like to give any suggestions to the
Yeah,
participants?
yeah, I was just about to say. Sorry. Uh, Basically, I'm a poet myself. I have published 3 books of poems. So I know how difficult it is to kind of put yourself out there and, put your thoughts on a piece of paper, let alone telling it to other people, is like a lot. You've already won in that sense. And be vulnerable in front of somebody takes a lot of courage, and it takes a lot of hope and a lot of guts. And all of you were amazing. uh, Personally, like, I wish I did not have to grade you all, because I liked everybody had something that was really good about them. So I think you all should just continue writing and participate in as many places, competitions as you can, and just kind of build yourself up. That's all. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am.
So guys, would you like to ask Dvitsi ma'am any questions regarding poem?
Yeah, sure. Ma'am, can you name the books you have published?
So actually, like, the names are a little weird because so the first one is The Loopy Window. The second one is Moonchild Souls, and third book is Butterflies and Peppermint. All 3 of them are poetry books, because I don't really have the guts right now to get into proper fiction novel, which is what I aim to write eventually. Thank you, Ani.
Yeah, sure.
What advice would you like to give to us and all the young poets out there?
As I said, try to find a creative space for you on social media as well, like Instagram, Discord, Twitter, all these places, and find people that are kind of like-minded and do not change for anybody. Yeah, that's all I'd like to say.
Thank you, ma'am.
Guys, do you have any queries regarding the competition? Guys, and I also have another thing to say. Well, I'm gonna say, sharing my number, so I need all of you to send me your poems, like in a Word document, so that we can check for plagiarism and all that. I know it's a bit rude asking you all that, because you have all worked really hard to create your poems, but then we have to check. So, is it possible for everyone to send them?
Yes.
Yeah. I'm gonna be sending my number once.
Pranay, do I send you the marks?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
And then, guys, please attend the closing ceremony tomorrow. The participation certificates and also the winners would be announced tomorrow. I'm going to be sharing the link for that as well.
Actually, I have my poem written in one of my diaries. So, would it be of any problem if I just send the screenshots or maybe the PDF and not in Word format?
Yeah, okay, that's fine. I'll also send the link for tomorrow's closing ceremony, so please do attend.
Also, I just wanted to say quickly that if any of y'all want to publish a book or have an idea to publish your own book, y'all can definitely get in touch with me. I will help you all.
I would love to show you some more of my poems. So can I get your number or maybe email ID or something?
Yeah, sure. I don't know
Yes,
exactly.
that would be great.
Don't know exactly where to put it. Okay, in the chat. Okay, I'll do that. Wait.
Thank you.
Ma'am, I received your message.
Yeah, I'm not being able to convert it into a Word document, so that's
No
why I just
problem, ma'am. We'll do it. I'll do
yeah.
it.
Yeah, that's why I just wrote it down.
Well, if no one else has anything to say, then that's the end of the competition. And then once again, thanks everyone for participating, and then thank you, ma'am, for judging the competition.
Excuse me. We have to share our poems with you on your like WhatsApp number. Yeah.
Yeah.
Good evening, one and all. I'm Charit. I'm part of the Literature Festival staff, and we request you to switch on your video just for some time so that we can take a screenshot. I want all the participants to do it. I'm seeing only 2 participants. Thank you, Ananya, Rahman, and Vani. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, Pranay, you can take the screenshot. I think most of them have switched on their videos.
Yeah, 1 second.
Yeah, thank you, participants.
Thank you so much, guys. So that's the end of the competition then. Well, you can leave now.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you so much.